Fun question, what Danganronpa game do you think is the best? Most people settle on, like, 1 or 2. A lot of people, because of the ending of 3, hate 3. Also, I wanted to record early in the day, but we literally had, like, 5 power surges and 2 outages in, like, 3 hours. I tried to get up and record, but the power was out. So now, I'm recording in the middle of the goddamn night. April 23rd. Nature Day.
Okay, like, I get some of the holiday changes, like, you know, changing, Christmas, because, like I said before, if you called it Christmas, this would infer that Animal Crossing has a Jesus, and I understand why, like, basically why, you know, you'd want to change that, but why is it Nature Day and not Earth Day?
I'm probably about to cut past Mel, as I'm now going to make a habit of noting. I get why they did something, but it kind of pisses me off.
Why?
Because... So, people were, like, time skipping around, because if you time skipped and you didn't care, you could get ridiculous interest rate on the bank.
Yeah.
The bank now has worse interest.
They decreased the amount.
Yeah. They are now punishing people.
I'm honestly sort of, like, a little glad on that because, you know,
I still forgot to store that gold. Bell bag
Wait, I was
rug.
gonna say, wait, was that a bell bag rug?
And then a bunch of other...
And the KK song. Lawnmower. Yeah.
I'm gonna store and customize in a minute. Nice. And I do...
What the hell is... What the hell is that?
I mean, I get why they did it, but...
And that's why, you see, then I find it kind of funny, because this almost does feel like Nintendo was doing this because of certain, you know, large, like, YouTubers and things. Like, at first you had people basically questioning if, like, time traveling and stuff and doing all that was cheating. Nintendo said, well, they would of course prefer for people to experience the game as intended. They didn't inherently care about time and traveling, and, like, people wouldn't inherently be punished for it. But now, if the bank gives less interest, that almost tells me that they feel time traveling is cheating. That's fucking tacky, I love it.
Told you we had a TV. Oh, hey, look! The knockoff Tom and Jerry. Oh, now this stick is acting up. God damn it. Hold on.
Cut.
Okay, I think my sticks are fine now. So, I recalibrated both of my sticks, and I might have to clean my other... Yeah, it seems fine now. Hold on, I'm just... Wait. Because that's the camera one, which isn't.
Funny thing is, in the context of Animal Crossing, the camera one fucking up won't do anything. It would do something in your house, but in the main game, that's actually not going to affect it.
Okay. I think it's fine. And for the most part, it doesn't matter. I just hated seeing it, like, spinning around on my freaking... Yeah, it seems fine. I think it's just, it centers a... Oh yeah, I think that's... Now, it was acting up, but now I believe it does, like, it partly centers.
Just go back to the...
Do 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 do.
Do,
Bum
do,
bum bum.
do.
And that's it.
Yeah. It's 19 notes. That's, like we said before, that's a song that the...
I think it's fine now.
Like we said before, the KK song, that's like...
I think it was just dusty and just needed some calibration.
The one composer hides Totaka's song in a bunch of games he worked on, and that led to... I don't remember what it was. The funny thing is, a game that he composed where people hadn't found it. Last year, people actually finally found a Totaka song after, like, 15 years. Because every time he hides Totaka song, the way you trigger it is very different.
He hides it in interesting ways. We'll do some Earth.
I could be wrong about this. I think it was Link's Awakening. The regular one was the game where it took people, like, 15 years to find it.
We'll do Earth Day stuff in a minute. I'm blue. I've been shuffling a long time. And I had some extra kids.
That one typo I brought up, the kindness thing, was Gulliver. Apparently that's fixed now. So the opportunity of us looking at it was the last opportunity a player had to look at it.
You know what?
They fixed it.
We'll go hot pink. Okay. Let me store those extra kits. Seems like my camera's fine now. I guess I just needed to roll it, and I think part of it is just... The game seems to... Yeah, auto-adjust, because this is me. Let me pull up. Yeah. That! And... That other problem we had on... controllers? Where the Pro controllers and the Joy-Cons, especially Joy-Cons because the sticks are so tiny, it can't read diagonals easily. So a lot of that weird spinning is it's reading the diagonals kind of fun.
Just do the thing.
I was gonna store the extra kits and I'm gonna... Oh, wait, I forgot to actually look at that world map.
Huh?
It's an item.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to show this when it's raining. If you have a window.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, camera works fine. Camera's fine now, I just needed to recalibrate and clean my sticks a little bit. I might...
Orange dear, would you kindly
pass me a
donut?
Donut? What's a donut?
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, it's raining
Again. Stupid Joy-Con drift. So now I have a lawnmower and a mountain bike.
In your pants.
Meaning I might just drop those somewhere that has no items. On. Actually, I could actually park it by the tree. That would be hilarious. Yep, that's amazing. Okay. Oh, and you said the camera stick wouldn't matter, but you can adjust, so if it was fiddly, it would be fighting me.
But that's an adjust in, like, increments thing, meaning, like,
Though
if the game...
Though the interesting thing, the camera, like... And it it
Yeah,
auto.
it wouldn't, like, if you move, it will kind of naturally recenter itself. That's why I said it wouldn't fully.
Yeah,
Now,
but
let's just go to town hall and talk to the bastard.
hold on. Walk the mountain bike. Also, I need to make sure my garden's coming along. That's why I came over here. How's my garden? That's random as hell.
Alright.
Look. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This middle tree? That is a peach tree, but it's growing at a different... Oh, wait.
Didn't you plant them at different times?
No, the one, like... Well, some of these were planted at slightly different times, and then... Because of me offering fruit to some people, that threw some of these off. It'll be fine.
Okay, just... I go to town hall now.
I forgot I had this. Oh, wait, hold on.
Ooh, first time we've had villagers ask for a certain, like, you know, bug or fish.
I've come for your bush, Leif! I love this guy.
You can smell the pot wafting off him a mile away. Yeah, you know, that's one of those, I wonder if, like, Animal Crossing was slightly higher rated. Do you think they would have possibly given him, like, an overt drug reference or something as his name? So, like, what the hell is the Earth Day event besides...
Hold on. First, 4 types of bush. Oh my god.
Hey, look, roses.
Finally! And mums. But I got mums when I went to someone else's island that one streamer had.
Everyone loves a good mum. I was trying to think of a MILF joke there, but I can't think of one.
Oh, the bulk's only 1,200. That's not bad. Hold on. I don't need mums at the...
What are the flowers he's selling at top?
What?
The flowers on the top, bro. What were those?
Those are bushes, not flowers.
Oh, yeah.
They brought bushes
Oh,
back.
yeah, I said that.
What?
I had... One of the last times we recorded, like, a day before this update, I said I believe he is bringing bushes back.
Yeah! And I get the azaleas and the... Okay. I'll spend, like, half a money bag. I don't...
Leif is a sloth, right?
Yeah.
Sloths are fucking stupid. I believe they are one of the dumbest animals on the planet.
The gimmick with him, the bushes you get are different bushes, and the flowers you get are non-native ones. So, because I didn't have native roses, I finally... I'll stop by the Able Sisters, and I also want to...
So, like, besides him just being a general shop now, why what is the, like, specific event of Earth Day?
For a few weeks, if you do positive things, you get green miles.
Which like, the Plant 3 posters, I'm guessing that's the green one.
Yeah, it's
limited time Nature Day activities ends 5/4.
And I was gonna plant posters anyway.
Mm.
So the main thing he does two important things: non-native flower species and bushes, and he buys weeds for a markup.
Ooh.
And bushes have this really there's the money lot. Bushes have this really cool thing, which I love.
Which is?
And I will show it slowly. So, hold on, I want to see how many. 1, 2, 3.
You have to get back with it, but you should be able to. Oh, not too close to the
shop, but
yeah.
That would have, well, my thing would have worked, but bushes exist in a very special way where you can actually put them by a cliff, unlike a tree, and they don't die.
Mm.
So, what I might do is just line some bushes on this wall for a second. And I might actually, because I might start behind the shop so people can still have room to climb the wall. Yeah, just use the 2, 3, 4, and 5 ends perfectly at the brick, and this should still be climbable. Yes. Bushes can grow, unlike trees, bushes can grow like this. So, now they have to grow, but they do grow like this, meaning bushes, and this is the important thing I wanted to make a point about, because bushes can grow like this, since this is the perfect amount of negative space.
And I know it's because of the way Animal Crossing works.
Also, that leaves a 1 square behind the shop, which is good.
And I know it's because of the way Animal Crossing works and stuff.
Because I don't believe I can dig here. Oh, cool. So actually, hold on. I might move the bushes down then, which is fine. Because it's not going to hurt them if I just dig them. So actually I might move them down, and that would make this a better exit point. Oh, I'm using up a lot of shovel doing this, though. They should grow like this. It was another thing I wanted to test. They should. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, how do you feel about the interest getting nerfed in that one update? I know that was years ago, but that does kind of prove that Nintendo hates people time traveling because they decided to punish people that time traveled by nerfing the interest so that you couldn't get a lot of money through interest. And that, in my opinion, should speak volumes, even if Nintendo is like, oh, we technically don't discourage players from time traveling. We're just not going to encourage them doing so. And yet they nerf interest, and I know for a fucking fact that was because of time traveling. Because at the time, all these big YouTube channels were basically like, oh, guys, if you time travel, you basically get millions of bells and interest. And because the bank technically exists outside of the normal event, you can technically time travel forward, get millions of bells, time travel backwards, and then basically save and look at the bank and see that you have millions of bells, time travel forward again, get millions of bells again, time travel backwards, and now you have even more money, and you repeat until you get all the money you need, and then they just happen to nerf interest. They hate time travelers. And I'm sorry, a lot of people that time travel are impatient, entitled people. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, but I'm so busy with life or work or school or whatever. I don't have time to play Animal Crossing. I know it's weird being a gatekeeping elitist for Animal Crossing, but I have a point here. I feel like if you can't play Animal Crossing slowly, day by day, you shouldn't play Animal Crossing, because that defeats the entire purpose of how the game is designed. A lot of people that time skipped in New Horizons saw everything the game had to offer in like 30 minutes basically, and then complained that the game is shallow. But I will be a cynical asshole. If you time skip through Animal Crossing, events that are designed to be slowly chipped at day by day will basically be done in seconds. And if you want a good argument to prove my stupid petty point, while it might last an ass hair longer, try playing New Leaf, but basically play it with a time skip mentality and see straight out how long it takes you to basically get to sort of the end of the story of New Leaf. I swear, if you skip around a lot, you can knock that out in just a couple of hours. Animal Crossing is not a game to be played rapidly. It was never a lack of content. It was people rushing, and I feel that defeats the purpose. I also feel like that fucks with the multiplayer aspect of the game. When I abuse glitches and do other dumb stuff in a game, I am normally playing a single-player game where my experience will not affect another player. Animal Crossing sits in the middle, but you could still make an argument that skipping around is experiencing the game way too fast, or unlocking things you shouldn't have. And while the game technically does not have any competitive aspect, you still end up better off than other players because you skipped around, and that leads to my main point. I would love for the game to basically introduce an area you can go to that has, at the very least, a time zone difference between the actual time in your game. But if they were really nice, they could also set it to be a different season. That way you could get some seasonal things while also basically having a huge shift. Because imagine you could go to this area and it was not only a different time zone, but was technically considered an entirely different month, meaning you could catch bugs and fish at times that you might not be able to otherwise, and you could get bugs and fish in different seasons than you should be able to. And at the very least, I think you should be able to choose a rough example of what time zone you enter. I feel like that really should not be random. That should be more set. If they want the seasons to be random, so be it. But I would love for an area like this to exist and basically eliminate a lot of the grinding that you would need to do in Animal Crossing, while also eliminating a lot of the reasons for needing to time travel. While your main game would stay a certain way, this would give you the option to basically visit areas and get things you shouldn't be able to get. And I don't think that would be that broken, especially if it was just the time differences. And you could set a small range, and the range could dip a little bit behind your current time and a little bit ahead. And I think a good cutoff that would be really nice would basically be 2 12-hour points. So, like, from your current time, you can basically choose to visit a time zone up to 12 hours ahead of you, or 12 hours behind. And the reason I said up to is because instead of just jumping 12, let's say I need something that appears at 5 in the afternoon, and it's 3 in the afternoon, I choose a time zone area that jumps ahead 2 hours, and by setting the cutoff at 12-hour points, I think that would be fine. But anyway, I have rambled about this long enough. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.